Okay guys, this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to set up your card translations for Weisschwar's World Grand Prix qualifiers. And when you go to your qualifier, you're going to need to bring translations with you in one of two forms. Either you can do card sleeve inserts or you can do translation sheets. And translation sheet is basically like, it's going to show all of the reference cards which are taken off of the Heart of the Cards main website. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to do each one of those two things. So the card sleeve inserts, this is like pretty simple. You go to Heart of the Cards, tcg.com, and you go on the sidebar to card sleeve inserts. It'll bring up this page, and here you just pick whichever set you need and print out the well, first you download them, so whichever one you click, it'll bring up a download link. So you're going to download that, print those out, and then you're going to put those inside your cards. Just cut along the black lines. It's very easy. You guys have probably seen them before. If some of your friends who can't speak or who can't read Japanese and just want to have the card translations there at all time and not have to like memorize them or look them up. So that's card sleeve inserts. The other alternative option is to print out the translation sheets, and now I'm going to be showing you how to do that. So as an example, we're going to use the Excel World Kuroyuki Hime brainstorm. So what you want to do is, okay, let me show you what not to do first. This is not what you do. So we're going to go ahead and open up Word real quick. So let me show you what not to do. First off, we're going to make the layout landscape, set the margins so we can fit more cards. Okay, this is what not to do. So you do not copy the image, copy the text, and then like do this. Do not do this. This is illegal. This is not valid for your translation sheets for WGP. You can get disqualified for this. Here's what you should do. If we go back to the Heart of the Cards page, at the bottom of each of the cards pages, you will see underneath the flavor text a link that says reference cards. So click that. It'll bring up a new window. So what you want to do is Control A, Control C, just copy everything on the page. And we'll go back to Word, hit Control V, paste, and then you will have this nice, neat box that will have all of the information you need. And so you do not need to print out multiple versions of the same translation. If you have like the triple R version, you can just use the base rarity version, and that can count as all versions of that card that you have. If you have multiple different names that have different effects, or if you have multiple cards of the same name but have different effects, like for example Pendant and Nisekoi, or like maybe you have multiple different climaxes that have the same name but different effects, then yes, you do have to get the reference card for all the different versions of that card. But if you have different rarities of the same card, you do not have to do that. So just like another example, so we're just going to go ahead and Control copy this, and we're going to paste it. You will want to put multiple lines between each card. I also recommend that if you have a card that has a super long text like this Kuroyuki Hime, we're also going to want to do 2 columns, so we'll do that. I also recommend for cards like this, Kuroyuki Hime, that have extremely long text, I recommend what you do is on the same section as that, I recommend that you put a Climax card since they have the least amount of text. So you can Control C and then put the Climax there. So I guess like kind of plan it so that you have like 2 cards of like medium card text here on like one column, and then if you have like a card that has really, really long card text, put it with a card that has really, really short card text like a Climax. So other things that are illegal that you cannot do: do not alter the font size or the font. Do not alter any of this. Don't change the size of the picture to make it smaller. Don't do that. Do not change the font to make it so that you have a smaller font. Don't make it so that this is not bold. Just don't mess with any of the text. Leave it exactly as you found it on the reference card page. So you want to Control A to highlight all, copy, paste, and then don't mess with anything. Just keep it exactly as you found it, and you will have no problems. One other thing that you can do is you can print this in black and white. You are allowed to print in black and white. I printed mine black and white, brought it to nationals last year. The head guy, Luke, he's like perfectly fine with that. So black and white, perfectly okay. But do not change the size or the fonts or anything like that. You will get into trouble. So that's my short guide on how to do translation sheets for WGP. So just stick to this. Don't get DQ'd. If you guys have if you guys need any clarification, you can go to the Heart of the Cards website, where they have all the information on like what you should and should not do with your translation sheets. If you guys have any other questions like that, go ahead. I'll leave a link down in the description box below so you guys can go check that out. So yeah, that's about it. Bye.